Welcome to Chinatown Gang Stories. I have a special guest today. A lot of our viewers wanted to hear from a member of the BTK. Well, I have a former member of the BTK here, and his name is, street name is Teardrop. Teardrop. How do you say teardrop in Vietnamese?
Kick sao.
Kick sao. Okay. So Teardrop was in the streets 1986. That was around the time when BTK formed, right?
Started.
Yeah, started.
But at that time, it don't get big. It just started. A little bit. It just started, and I came in '88. That's when the gang that really get strong.
Yeah.
That went on. We had together about 150 members.
150 members.
Yeah.
I remember back in '86 when you started, because you started around the same time I started. You were Gum Sing at the time, right? And I remember Gum Sing controlled 8th Avenue.
I was Scarface, yeah.
And you were with Scarface. Scarface was the dialogue of Gum Sing. And a lot of the Gum Sing members, which a lot of people didn't know, transitioned and moved over to become Canal Boys.
Yeah.
Not only from the Flying Dragons and Ghost Showers, the Vietnamese went over to Canal Boys, but also the Gum Sing.
Gum Sing, yeah.
And you were with the Gum Sing.
Yeah, I was with a couple of guys that came from Gum Sing. I knew a couple of them. Yeah. We were young. I was like 16 years old. With a lot of heart. Few young guys with a lot of heart. We have a style of our own. We have a good style. Like gangster. We watch every day. Watch Hong Kong movie. We see the style there, and we try to portray the same thing. We try to live the same.
Try to copy.
So
the violence that you see in the movie.
Yeah.
Better Tomorrow, Zhao Yunfan. Right?
Yeah.
One of the movies.
Yeah, so we're young, you have the young mentality, your mind, and you see a lot of movies like that. It gives you, give you like a high, like a rush, you want to be like that, But I went in jail for a long time, and from when I started, I was 16 years old, young, no family. I don't know nobody, and we came here, and we like things that came together like a bond. We came strong like a family, like by myself, I can be, but if I got a lot of things that nobody can touch me. That's why we try to bond together to become something strong, become something.
Tell us a little bit about your background. You had no family. Where was your mom, your dad?
Well, I came from Vietnam. After the Vietnam War, I never know my family.
So you were here in this country alone?
Yeah.
So who took care of you when you were?
I was in group home.
You were in a group home?
Yeah, I was in group home. No family. And after I turned 18, I came out, and with no education, no background, no future. So, I came to Chinatown, and I went to David Thai, and we tried to establish like a territory there, they say, So, a lot of guys, that we have our own style. Back then, I didn't think about anything. I was just living for the moment. I was living for the,
You didn't think about the next day?
The consequences.
The consequences.
Yeah, we just living for the moment right there. That everything was great. Everything was just like a dream. Like you're a kid, When you're a kid, you first become adult. You walk around with a gun on you. You feel strong. You feel untouchable. Nobody can touch you, But that's the wrong idea, That's not how you do it. And but we learn in time. We learn the hard way. We grow mature. But back then, when you're young, it was a time that even money you can never buy it back. You can buy that moment. It lives in my mind forever. At that time it was so fun. It was so, so carefree. We didn't think about nothing. We just, living for the day, living for the moment, We have a lot of girlfriends, nice clothes, go out, We have style, you know, do punk, you know, stuff like that.
Dupan lighter.
Yeah.
Those.
Oh, man.
Those are expensive.
That was the
lighters.
style.
Even in the 80s, it was like $500 a lighter.
Yeah.
You flip it open, it makes this ping sound.
Yeah, that was the style.
Every lighter has a certain like a ping to it. That was the gangster style.
That was exactly. That was Hong Kong style. The Hong Kong. We just how we call the copycat from Hong Kong movie, Hong Kong style or the gangster.
Where'd you get
know?
that lighter?
Huh?
Where'd you get that lighter?
My Talo gave it to me for my birthday.
Oh, okay.
From Hong Kong. They got a picture of dragon there. Oh, that was nice, but that's a gangster light, man. So anyway.
What other like jewelry that you?
Yeah, Rolex watch it. 18 karat gold. The Rolex, the Hong Kong style. The Hong Kong they make for that year, but that for year. What you call it? Limited. Limited.
Also,
Yeah.
Limited edition Rolex.
Yeah, limited.
That's expensive.
Yeah, you did that for that few years, you know. But basically everything that we see in movie in Hong Kong, we copycat that. We do same thing. Yeah, they like, you know, we watch it, we get a high, we get a rush, you know. And so, but along the way, we make a lot of friends. We learn a lot. Và hiện tại, you know, and we you know, we become a man without realizing that, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we were too much ahead of our time. You know, with you know.
You guys were only 16, 17 years old, and
but we have a lot of heart. We have a lot of heart. We scared nothing. We ain't nobody.
The BTK made quite a name for themselves. They were like known like almost like worldwide in just a couple of years. Meanwhile, Flying Dragons and Ghost Shadow took decades too.
They would have been around there for a long time. But they smart. They do quiet. You know, they do quietly. Us, we get too aggressive. Yeah, too aggressive. We too impatient. You know what I mean? We want to take over the world, just you know. But no, we don't do it the right way. You know what I mean?
So
we
right
did the
now
wrong way.
No longer about that life.
Yeah.
You're not about that life anymore.
No, I'm a good man now. I'm working now.
You're working.
Yeah.
Working man.
Yeah. I learned the hard way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I learned hard, but because of that, I learned the hard way. It make me become the perfect person. Because my mentor, I learned all the hard work. You know, I was put in jail, and when I was in jail, I was 16 years old, and a lot of guys they pick up acid because not too much acid back then in jail. So not too much acid, you know. So they pick on us, and a lot of time, we have to prove ourselves. We're forced to become a man.
I'm sure the BTK proved themselves in prison.
Yeah, we make a name for ourselves wherever we go.
Even in prison, you guys make a name for yourselves.
Wherever we go, yeah. Not only that, you see, sometimes you know how you make the person fear you. Sometimes you make how you make the person liking you and respecting you, and fear you at the same time. You know what I mean? But easy to make a person scare you, fear you, but it's hard to make a person like you and respect you. It's very hard. You have to do the right way. You know what I mean? The young kid nowadays, they don't know how to do it. They too spoiled. They born here. They too Americanized. You know, they don't know the old traditions back then. You know, like the respect, the honor, the loyalty,
brotherhood,
everything. You know, they don't know none of that. But you know, we've been there. We learn our lesson, and we become a man and become a good member for society. You know, we live today, live the right way, helping people, helping neighbor, helping family, helping ourselves. You know, and you know, I came from a long way, very long way.
You have quite a story. You served a lot of time in prison. Your nickname is Teardrop because you have a tattoo of a teardrop right over here, but then you have it covered up now.
But you still can see it. You still can see a little bit.
Yeah, the reason why you covered it up is because you.
I need to get a job.
Get a job.
You know, you can't be a gangster for life. You know, forever. And somehow you know you go. I went out. That's why I went to prison for 10 years. I used that time to get education.
Get an education.
To better myself.
Better yourself.
Yeah. You know, some people don't do that. But I did. I saw the opportunity that I didn't, you know, so I jumped at it. You know, I got, you know, education a little bit, educate, better myself so I can go out and get a better job. And, you know, and that was it. I got a good job now, a good life now. And my life is settled now to working Monday to Friday and the weekend cook, clean, help family, you know. Just, yeah, live the American way, you know, like.
I guess it's because of the things you did, because of your past and all the times you've been in and out of prison, you're a lifetime parolee now, right?
Yeah.
So that's why that whole life is in your past.
Yeah.
No more, you're no longer about that life. I mean, you have quite a story. I mean, you were basically very close to Amigo. Amigo was directly under David Dye, the leader of the BTK. And Amigo was your Dilo. And I remember seeing you on the news when your crew got arrested, and even in the newspaper when Amigo got gunned down. You were
right there with holding picture. I'm holding his picture.
You were that kid who was holding his picture.
Right next to him.
That procession.
Right behind the coffin.
Yeah, and you know all about the all those shootings that the Canal Boys did. Canal Boys are known as it's also known as BTK. Before they coined the term BTK, they used to be Canal Boys. And the police van bombing, the cemetery shooting, the shooting at Winnie's bar, all these shootings.
Here it is. You see this? Yeah. I won my battle. I finished battle in my shadow. Yeah. I shot my arrow. It's time to think it over. I had to. Yeah. I touched that ladder. It didn't really fucking like matter. Yeah. I watched them gather. Yeah. In 92 is when it all shattered. Yeah. Born and bred, BK. One thought, get paid. Move work, catch phase. What more can I say? Be first in battle. Trust me, life matters. Raised up, no father, more like a Chinatown guy. Go shadow.